Hey everyone, Future Shineboxx here. I'm just going to let you all know what you're about to watch is a montage of my reaction for Poppy's new album, Negative Spaces. If you want to watch the full reaction in full, I made an announcement just before this video went live that I have now opened up a Patreon for all you to join. All full uncut reactions for albums and everything, and probably a lot more is to come on there. So go join me over there. Link will be in the description if you want to see the full album reaction. But with all that being said, I hope you all enjoy. I'll see you over on Patreon. Let's go. All right, so I'm finally checking out Poppy's new album, Negative Spaces. Quite a few people wanted me to check this out. I've been enjoying a lot of the singles, that she's been releasing for this album. We're going for more of like heavier metalcore kind of style this time around. Poppy, if you're a Poppy fan, she loves to be very diverse in genres of music. She'll go from she went from pop to signing to Sumerian Records and then going this metal pop fusion, which was really cool on the album I Disagree. And we've been really enjoying seeing her journey and what she can pull off. Now granted, I'm not a fan typically of her pop stuff. We had Flux, which was more of a psychedelic rock record that was kind of cool, very experimental for her. And then we had Zig, which was her last album, which she went back to this pop kind of sound, and I wasn't too big of a fan of that kind of sound for her. I feel like she really thrives in the heavy music genre, and I feel like this is where she is meant to be, kind of, so I'm freaking excited to check out this album because I've been loving all these singles so far. But yeah, we're gonna start off with the song Have You Had Enough. This is about a 40 some odd minute long freaking album, so 15 tracks long, so we got a journey ahead of us. Let's just get started. This is Have You Had Enough from Poppy, the first track on the album. Let's get it. Okay. Almost like a EDM style drum beat going on here. Okay. We're going dark alternative on this? I'm really liking the dark sound that this song has. Kind of like Mick Gordon-y kind of sounding. Okay. Wasn't expecting her to scream on this track. Love her banshee type screams, Oh. Nice little fun bouncy riff here. This is obviously I would imagine one of the safer tracks on the album. Very hooky chorus too. Very hooky. Subtle piano melody going in the background too is nice. That's a nice little element to it. This is her first piss chord track. This is the song where she gives us that Hawk to a breakdown. Cool. Yeah.
Long have you heard? Now to hear this song. No more of your promise to change. On yesterday, I'm not moving back to your negative space.
Gives that synth pop kind of vibe, Love how kind of groovy the beat is a little bit, can still hear like Jordan Fish bringing in influences like he did on Bring Me the Horizon. Sounding very Bring Me right now. Those melodies are so nice. So this is more on like the softer rock kind of thing. Well, kind of like an Avril Lavigne kind of feel here. Why am I thinking of Madonna on this one? I can't remember the song name, but it reminds me of Madonna. Kind of punk rocky here. I like the electronic elements going in the background too. Ooh. Nice little chuggy chug action here. We're going right from that radio-friendly track to metalcore again. Okay. I'm almost getting like a Bad Omens vibe on this track. Oh, a little bit of a That's just like the knock loose kind of vibe to it. This is like total pisscore, man. That two-steppy breakdown. This kind of serves as like a breather for the album, I guess. Just to take a moment away. Kind of reminds me of like Minecraft music. It's very ambient and vibey. Very punk rock. Okay. Oh, the shouty vocals. Alright. Very fun and bouncy. This is a really simple, nice and easy punk rock track. The slow down. Okay. Almost like Deftones kind of sounding vocals. Sounding so much like Lowe's right now. I really like the sound of this one. Very vibey, atmospheric beat going on too. Yeah, I think this is going to be a favorite of mine. Oh, now this is low as fuck. This is low. So this is like the most octane core song she's had so far on this album. This is where she gets all disturbed down with the sickness.
Dreaming my life away.
Immediately feeling like Minecraft music in the background. Kind of like an AI kind of feeling voiceover. Okay. On the vibey ethereal train again. Very simple kind of beat going on. As you can see, I'm like kind of tapping it out. Very Avril Lavigne sounding here. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to pick up like that. It's very ballad style song for her, which is really nice. Okay. Interesting way to end the album. All right, yeah, definitely very, very interesting album overall. That was really, really cool. I love how she's not sticking to one specific genre on the album. She is being very experimental yet safe on the album. Like I said many times during this reaction, that I feel like this is meant for the early fans to try and get them into this new heavier era of Poppy. Even, you know, to the fans that are coming off the Bad Omens or, you know, Knock Loose kind of, you know, that Knock Loose collaboration. You know, they're kind of going for that whole vibe to showcase what Poppy can really do and stuff like that, especially being in the rock era, you know, kind of thing. This is, like I said, just a very showcaseable album. It is very safe. I do have to admit that it is very safe, but I get the purpose of that, because if that's the purpose, is to get these fans to really hop into this new era of Poppy, you don't want to be or seeming too jarring to people, right? So I definitely get the safer aspects of it. I get the purpose of this for sure. I just hope on the next album, you know, especially if it's going to be a harder album like this, that she kind of goes more, I want to say like heavier on a lot of the tracks. A lot less with the like ethereal vibing and everything, and more like just heavy pissed tracks. I would really love to see her do that, because like I said, I want to see her like fulfill more the lower register vocals and everything that she was starting to play around with here and there throughout the album, which is really cool. But yeah, definitely a well-rounded album. That last interlude, again, very Minecraft sounding, with like almost her Poppy.computer kind of vocals going on. You know, kind of sounding like an AI, if you will. So that was kind of cool to bring back, because we haven't heard that in a little while, at least for me anyway. I haven't heard that in a little while since Poppy was doing that era. But yeah, it's a very fascinating album for sure. Like the vibes of the overall album was very immaculate. It was like not tied to one in particular genre. So that's very nice. I like when artists can like still pull off, you know, being metalcore, but also, you know, divulge into, you know, other genres almost relating to the same kind of music, you know, stuff like that. Like we had almost like a Madonna punky song, and then we had like that straight up punk rock song. We had a song that sounded a little bit more like Avril, you know, stuff like that. So like, yeah, it was very, very experimental, but yet safe. But yeah, it was still very, very well-rounded album. I have to say, on first full listen, this is going to be a solid 7.5 for me. Not quite an 8, because there were some things that I wish were just a little bit better. But honestly, I feel like that's more on me than it is on Poppy on that side of things. But yeah, in regards to the album, definitely good. I don't know if it's going to be album of the year for me. We'll see on a couple more listens. It's probably going to make the list for sure, because I really, really like this album. But yeah, we're going to end the reaction here. Tell me what you all thought of this album down below in the comments. If this is going to be on Patreon, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments, and I'm going to wrap up the reaction here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button if you did enjoy. That's about it. I've been Shineboxx. Keep shining, everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.